Hello friends, welcome back to a new episode of the cheesiest man alive, and today I have such a beautiful little Zerg build for you all, starting off against a Protoss player called LLL, capital I, also known as a barcode. I have a Hydra, no actually it's not Hydra, it's Lurker Ling, except that the Lings will not have any speed. It is an extremely fast rush into lair, while being hopefully relatively safe. And then getting out a couple of Hydras, really a low amount, 5, 6, 7, 8 Hydras or so. And then from there on out, we're just straight up going to run into Lurkers. And we're hitting it at extremely tight timing. So a couple of goals here are to deny my opponent's scout of my main base. It is actually fairly vital for me that my main base does not end up being scouted. I don't want to take any damage from adepts early on either. That's going to be pretty key for me too. I want him to see the lack of the third base. It's quite vital as well that I don't... Ooh, this is a fast warp gate, isn't it? Gotta keep an eye on that, okay? Just gotta keep an eye on that, because it's probably going to be somewhat important. Let's see, okay, second chrono here as well. That's cool to see. Second chrono, so a very fast second chrono. We're starting with an inject, because I want to use basically everything I have for... like in larva, just on drones. I want to get a crap ton of money out. ASAP, basically. It's going to be my goal. So we're just going to start hitting this. I hope I was far enough away that he can't get a scout into my main base. So goal 1 has kind of been achieved here so far. I'm going to actually punch him a couple more times. Just because I like punching people. You know, is there anything wrong with that? I don't think so. You know, it's a fine thing to do, let me tell you. Ooh, he gets the scout. Okay, that actually kind of did suck for me. Not a huge fan of that. Not a huge fan of that whatsoever. Let's see. It's going to, yeah, he's just gonna continue going right now. Yeah, he's seen me. He's seen me at least a little bit. He's probably gonna finish this up. Yep, there we go. See, no, can save that. That's good. Don't really want to be taking any major damage here, and I end up not taking any major damage. Hell, I didn't actually take any damage here whatsoever. I almost built a Nidus network there, which would not have been very accurate out of me. So he's going to enter my natural right now. We're just going to add a spore over here. I can add a third base, by the way, if I want to. I just don't really want to. And the reason I don't really want to is because I have other ways of spending my cash right now, which I think is going to be more important for me. Okay, so he sees the lack of a third. I'm not sure what he's going to be capable of doing with that particular information. Let's actually just build this Nidus network into this base. Add in a couple of... or Nidus network, my Lurker den in my natural. Okay, here comes the second machine, the second oracle. It's now coming in. I saw it. Maybe I need to pull some workers away from here, so I'm already selecting them, just in case I have to. Okay, did not quite get that info yet, that I have this Nidus network here. So we have 4 Hydras out already. Now, because it is 2 oracles, it's actually going to be somewhat vital for me to get a couple more Hydras out. So I'm just going to go up to like maybe 8 Hydras. And then from here, we're going to be pumping basically pure link. Okay, let's get, 2 more Hydras. 2 more Hydras and then pure link. Because it's really important that I have enough anti-air. If I don't have enough anti-air, then life is going to suck. So I think this is 6 more Hydras. It's going to bring me up to 11 Hydras total. I think that's such a beautiful number. We're going to move across the map with these guys already, because I want to hit there as fast as possible. Okay, I'm going to add in a couple more of these as well. Couple more links. Okay, we see that he's building a third base. This is the beauty of the modern Protoss player. Oh, crap. You know, this is kind of nasty. This is not the beauty of the modern Protoss player. Is that they always want to take a third base. They're never happy with what they have. They're always looking at a situation and thinking to themselves, hey, how can I make this more dangerous, less safe, but way cooler if my opponent ends up cheesing me? And they always go for that third base. So... we're just kind of moving across. I think at this point I almost have 2 little Hydras, so I'm just going to add a couple as well. We have the Lurkers ready to set up, and we're just gonna kind of run in here. We're just gonna burst his bubble, and it's being bursted pretty good right now. I'm going to have to say that. Okay, I really need to keep these Hydras alive. It's so important for me. If I don't keep these Hydras alive, life is just gonna suck. Gonna get a third base, so that when he, you know, taps down, he uses the watch the replay button, he's going to see, oh, that I wanted to go for a macro game. It's gonna be a fat W. This guy was 5700 MMR as well, so very decent MMR. Forgot the GG. Gonna have to add that in. And that's going to be, look at that, 35 points in the pocket. Our first W here today.
We require more minerals.
All right, another Prolos player has boarded the train to Pound Town. I'm the driver of the train. This guy is a mere passenger. I'm not getting off in Pound Town, all right? I know what happens there. I'm staying on this train. I'm just doing my job, all right? Just driving these passengers who decided to ladder at the exact same time as me. Their first error of the day. Still fairly early in the day right now for us Europeans. These guys they're not gonna have it. This is not the Sunday they were hoping for, all right? This is not the Sunday they were hoping for. They wanted to have a night. They worked hard all week. I was like, all right. Saturday we went out or we had like a family event or something, but Sunday's for the boys, you know? Gonna play some ladder games, maybe some 2v2 later today. Just warm up by myself, is what Letelex told himself this fine morning. Oh, look at that, a barcode Zerg I'm playing against. I bet this is going to be an honorable macro game. My boy couldn't be further from the truth. Alright, he could not be further from the truth. He's about to get absolutely pounded. And the train has left this station already. We're arriving in about 4.5 minutes from now. He has no clue. This is a map where I think the build that I'm playing is going to be a little bit tricky. For the simple reason that Tempest Rushes are quite popular on this map. Especially at the lower levels. It has to do with this base and this base. So a lot of people are like, oh, so cool, we're gonna Tempest Rush. And Tempest Rushing is very cool, look, don't get me wrong. But... oh, am I not building queens yet? There we go.
We require more minerals.
At the same time, it's not so cool if you're playing Lurkers and you only have 4 Hydras. Because Lurkers, sadly, don't shoot up quite yet. I did start an Overlord, yep, there we go. That's neat. That's neato indeed. I'm probably just going to start mining these resources. I want him to see it. It's important to me that he sees me mining those resources. Because the moment he sees that, then hopefully he'll realize that I'm taking a third base. Or he'll think that he realizes that I'm taking a third base. Okay, see, there he comes. He's like, oh, what is that drone doing over there with the gold minerals in his mouth? Taking a third base, you a fool. Showing me your hand. Why would you do that? Ooh, he's building doubles. Doubles. Don't love that for me. Don't love that at all. It's going to make it difficult for me to defend against. Okay, we're just gonna smash this thing. Up. If I can just get a little bit more damage on, that would be huge for me. It really would be huge. I would love it, personally. So just even a little bit of hull damage is going to be great. Okay, we got like 1 hit in. It's not entirely what I wanted, but we'll count it as a temporary W. I hope I have an Overlord on the way. I think I do. I can't see it right now. Oh, I accidentally finished this thing. Not the end of the world. Okay, we did have an Overlord on the way, by the way. So he sees the lack of my base here. And he probably thinks that's because he's so brilliant. He's like, oh, I'm so smart. God, this guy wishes he was half as smart as me. Okay, I'm going to have to actually pull some drones here. And I put these ones in as well. Okay, this sucked, but it didn't suck hard enough. Wait, where's my spore? I thought I built a spore here in the main already. I guess I didn't. Okay, it's okay. This is really not the end of the world. I did lose a little bit too many drones. I lost quite a bit of mining time as well, which definitely does suck. I haven't seen an Oracle out either, which, if I'm being real honest, also kind of sucks. So there's a lot of things here that are, quite frankly, just sucking. This is not what I wanted. Not the setup I was going for. We're gonna get one of these things out. Gonna get a couple of Hydras into the mix. Probably gonna try to Revelate here. Did not see it though. Did not see what I had going on there. Did not see what I had going on down there. I have terrible Overlord spread on top of everything that's already been going wrong. But that's okay. I'm just going to continue injecting. I'm kind of assuming there's going to be a third base somewhere. Once again, Protoss players, they just can't help themselves. They see a 2-base Zerg and they think to themselves, hey, isn't Zerg behind if they're even in bases? Cool. Let's put them even further behind. This is an important scout for me. If he activates his oracles for this, I would find that hilarious. Hilariously sad for me, but hilarious nonetheless. Okay, he has 3 oracles. Okay, I'm going to add in a couple more hydras. Just like in that last game where I ended up going for like 11. Okay, I think he has a 3rd base here. I'm like 90% sure this guy has a 3rd base here. I'd be shocked if he doesn't have a 3rd base. We're just going to be adding Pure Ling from here on out. I think I have enough. Maybe I should get Overlord Speed next time, by the way. I was thinking that just now. Maybe Overlord Speed is not such a bad call. Because if I get Overlord Speed in the mix, then I can send like my queens across the map and I don't need any hydras whatsoever. I also wonder if getting speed for my links is worth it. I don't think it is. I don't actually think it is at all. But it's interesting to think about nonetheless. Okay, we have 3 lurkers out right now. He's probably going to be doing something real silly. There we go. Stasis wards all around. Stasis wards all around. Okay, I see a thing over here. A stasis. There you go. I'll just add in a couple of hydras. I'm gonna try to burst his bubble. Let's see if he has anything else into the mix, or if this is pretty much it. I think this might actually be it. Okay, it doesn't have any extra stasis wards coming out here. Okay, this hydra, I'm just gonna micro it back. Every unit is important, so we're not going to waste them like an idiot. I think I have more hydras already moving in forward. I really need some of these things as well. Just gonna hold position kind of in this spot. If I can take out this base, that is going to be a good start, but it's not going to necessarily be a straight up win. This is why I needed more hydras. Didn't I say it? Didn't I say it? I said I'm gonna need more hydras. I did not. What did I not do? I did not get enough extra hydras. So it's just coming in from 2 sides. That in general is just a good move to go for. Do love that. We're gonna see if we have can have another go at it. I'm actually gonna get the speed for both of my units here. Gonna get a 3rd base as well. Still have 1 hydra alive. Okay, this was fairly frustrating. I accidentally built an overseer here. Just going to get pneumatized carapace so I can start dropping a little bit too. And I want hydras, 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 hydras. Hydras are going to be the future, the past, and the present. If he wants to really move across the map, I would not really recommend doing it like this. I would not at all recommend doing it like this. If I was him. I would not want to be here right now, because he doesn't know really what I'm doing. If my speed finishes up in like 2 seconds from now, he could be in some serious issues. That's not what's happening, but he can't know that, theoretically. And theoretical thinking is the only thing that truly matters in life. Okay, he's gonna try to clear that. We're gonna try to clear his army. I feel like he's going to have a better time clearing me than I'm going to have clearing him. Clearing him, clearing you. Sweet Caroline. Pum pum pum. Okay, this doesn't feel great. Hydra count is looking pretty gnarly though. In a good type of gnarly, you know what I mean? Very good type of gnarly, okay. So send these 2 into an overlord right now. And we're gonna go across the map, see if we can create a little bit of space. Like, this is crazy to me. It's going to be some stasis wards out. There were no stasis wards out. That is really crazy, just the fact that there's legit none. And we're gonna saturate these gases ASAP. We have quite some oversaturation in our main as well. Just add one of these things. Okay, you're gonna move across. Yeah, not loving this. Not loving the vibes here. Lose quite a bit, didn't I? And he also saw my drop setup already, which is the thing that really bothers me. That's the thing that actually bothers me the most out of that entire interaction. Okay, so we're going to add a couple more lurkers. I thought I had an overseer in the mix. Yeah, there we go. As long as he doesn't have like 10 charge lots, we potentially still have a chance. 10 charge lots I know is not a very high number. And it's like saying if this guy has $3 on him, we're dead. It's like, well, it's gonna suck. This ain't gonna be a good time. Oh, he's just hanging out there. Well done. Oh, that was really my only chance of creating any chaos whatsoever to speak of. He's not here. I thought I was going to catch his prism. I did not catch his prism. Please tell me he's asleep. Sleep at the wheel. Oh, he wasn't asleep enough. He was kind of asleep, though. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Okay. We're gonna get him here anyway. So that was pretty neat.
We require
Gonna add in a lot of links. I mean, I am in a ridiculously bad spot right now. Like, this is unwinnable. Oh, here he comes. There's a lot of these guys, huh?
under attack.
There's a lot of these guys.
More minerals.
I wonder if we can just kind of... Oh. You know, go around him.
Defeated.
He probably wants to come from behind here. That's cool, that's cute. And theoretically allowed. This actually is... This fight is going much better than I had anticipated it going. Don't want to throw any sand in your eyes there. Oh, I can get this too. I wonder what the play is for him here. Does he have this base? No, he doesn't. He must have a fort though, doesn't he? Okay, here comes the flank. Hey, I'm just gonna kill one Archon for free here. Gonna get more Hydras into the mix. I can maybe clean this up pretty easily if I get like a surround or something. There you go. Look at that! Actually dealing a lot of damage out here. Can kill one more Immortal, that would be huge. I hope he has this fort. Like, not because I'm like, oh, so happy that he has more bases than me. No, but it's because that gives him something to defend. So often people having an extra base, if you're all-inning, is really nice. Because then he might be like, oh, I really care about this base. Well, in reality, he shouldn't care about that base at all. That base is completely unimportant for him. A fort base. All he should care about is staying on 3 bases and not dying. Even moving out here is like a crazy maneuver, in my opinion. That is completely unnecessary. Okay, I just gotta make sure I don't accidentally walk into like a stasis ward or something. Then we might actually have an okay chance here. Well, maybe okay is not the right word. We might have a chance, period. Okay? Sometimes it's all you need though. Just a chance, period. Okay, here he comes. Okay, I hit that. I did hit that. Just gonna move this back a little bit. It's really difficult for me to move in forward purely based on the storms. Okay, he's now taking this base, which feels nice for me. Let's see if we can send anything in here. I think the answer is no. Oh, and he's hitting me big time right now. He's absolutely hitting me big time. He's playing this smart. I was kind of hoping that he was going to try and defend this base. But he wasn't born yesterday, apparently. Hate to see it. A lot of people that were born yesterday. Okay, let's see if we can still have some something to say over here. Just gonna be pulling back. This is really difficult right now. This is going to be a hard-fought victory. Okay, we can just leave this. Yeah, my first push failing there is bad. My second push, I mean, you're fighting against +2 armies with Storm. It's going to be a tough battle, and he honestly played it quite well. So big W for him, and we're just gonna search for another game. Okay, we're playing against the exact same opponent here, Ladalax. So I want to play something just a bit different. Last game he had good success with the double adept opener. So this time I'm just going to be starting with speed. I'm going to continue mining gas as well. So I'll have less minerals and thus a worse eco. For the people who still aren't aware of this, let me repeat it for the 7,000th time, is that if you are mining minerals, you are gaining eco. Everything that increases your economy is built by minerals. So if you get a lot of minerals early on, then it kind of has like a compounding effect on that. It's very nice to get minerals early. So getting a lot of gas in the early stages of the game and using that gas, that's to kind of suck. So getting early speed is going to be a little bit more expensive than ideally I would like it to be. I don't want to get speed with this build. Generally, but I think I'm kind of forced into it, because if he goes for that double adept thing again and I don't have speed and I'm not building links, maybe with just links it's gonna be good enough and maybe I don't even need speed, but I like the thought of having some speed coming in. Okay, I do like the thought. So we're just gonna continue mining this gas over here. We're gonna stay on 2 base. I don't want to go into lurkers once more because he's already seen that, so he's gonna be mentally prepared for that. Instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get, ooh, what the hell is this? Fast third base for him, probably. That's what this is. Let's see. Show me your second chrono here, buddy. Okay. He's going all out here on that second chrono for sure. Gonna be adding in the third queen. And we're gonna be adding pure links from here on out. I get like maybe 8 links, I think is a very, very decent, very reasonable number. This, by the way, could have also been a stalker, and in that case I would have been in a fairly bad spot. We're gonna start our our lair right away. And here comes the first shade-in. There's no way he finishes that. I already knew there was no way he's going to be finishing that. So actually, I want 2 queens here on the low ground. 2 queens here on the low ground with 4 links. And then we're going to get 6 links into the main base. Okay, that's pretty much the plan. Oh, he's fully going into my main right now. Means we can send all 10 links over there. Usually, Protoss players, they try to trick you. You know, they stay down here or they try to run by and then see if you kind of follow them with your links or what they... And then they can make a decision. It's like, hey, like 6 links into the main, 4 on the low ground. Maybe I go to the low ground. But it's not really what happened here. Okay, so we have managed to stay alive. We're just going to send these links straight away across the map. Maybe we can get something done with them. Like, now that we've invested in this, I actually want to do something with it. Because otherwise, I've just invested into links that are not going to achieve anything whatsoever for me. So we're going to add in one of these things, at some point at least. Oh, that's going to be one adept kill for sure. Going to split this off as well. This is nice, because then we can get a kill here. I'm going to just run away, because I know he's going to finish that shade. Oh, he's not. Ah, but then he's set up. So either way, my call was absolutely correct. I like what I did here. Going to be adding in a 3rd base as well. Also a correct call. And this looks bad because I'm supply blocked, but it's fine because I'm pretty close already to my maximum drone count anyway that I'm going for, which is going to be 44. So it's not very worrying at all. So I'm going to get this thing up. I still kind of want the 3rd base, but maybe we should just take the forward one. Just a trick with him, yeah, to play with his mind a little bit. I think it's good to do. Playing with people's minds. I like it. Okay, this thing's going to be here. Soon we'll turn into a dropper lord. Oh, look at him go. Look at you go, little buddy. He's going to start instantly turn into that dropper lord right now. So he hasn't seen my 3rd base quite yet. And that's okay. Actually, it's not okay. I much prefer him seeing my 3rd base over not seeing my 3rd base. Because I'm building it for a reason, you know? I want you to kind of respect me right now. That's my goal. That absolutely is my goal. We're gonna take this thing in here. Gonna get one more dropper lord down there. I don't actually have enough money for that 3rd. I kind of want to cancel it. See that? I'm floating a lot of gas. Can't really spend it, and ideally I would be spending it because I have more larva. The reason why a 3rd might be useful is because you have, you know, less larva than you can spend. But in this case, actually it's pretty close. It kind of works. Okay, I'm not too bothered by all of this. Okay, let's see if I can send these in here. Go for a fat drop into that area. So I'm going to just go into the main. Oh, he really wanted to clear that or what? He really desperately tried clearing that. That's pretty funny. Okay, we're just going to run across with all of these hydras. Do we have double upgrades? No, we don't quite yet. Just going to start it right away. We have this inject already coming up too. You can go a little bit cleaner on your run-in, I think. Most definitely. Oh, this is such a mistake. This is such a mistake. I'm too far forward. Too far forward, and we don't have the speed. So running away is actually quite tricky for me. We're going to find solace here in these bushes. See if we can kind of relax there. Now, it did open up this opportunity where we now have this drop coming in. Okay, he's going to find me, but we're also going to find him. So who's finding who is the real question. Who is finding who? Well, apparently it is him finding me still. Okay, just going to go back in here. Okay, we have managed to attack him. See if I can clear this. And just getting like some of these gates depowered is going to be a pretty big deal as well. We're gonna definitely kill some workers here. And I'm killing a lot of workers here actually. Holy crap. See if I can run this away. Maybe win some time. Okay, managed to save all of these. I wonder if adding in a lurker then at this point is going to be useful at all. I think it might be. Because we have a lot of gas in the bank. We have a good Hydra count. They're pretty fast. Don't forget that. Hydras are fast as hell. And now maybe we can just add a bunch of these. Just a bunch of drones. And it feels weird because we're kind of all-inning. But our next main power spike is actually just going to come from a tech building. So we don't need to invest larva into more units because our power spike is going to come straight from that tech building. That lurker then that's finishing up in about 10 seconds from now. 20 seconds. I can count. There you go. 20 it was indeed. Just going to mine out this thing. So I can maybe build a couple more of them lurkers. If I really have to. Just gonna send this around. Make sure I have some type of vision nearby. Oh, he's actually coming for me? That's funny. Ha 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 ha. I got some more hydras out there. Does he have +1? It doesn't really, does he? I get some of these. Oh, the more links. Maybe just go for a run by as well. Wouldn't be so bad, huh? Okay, you can go in here. Heal. Lost a bunch of overlords here, by the way. Just in general, I've been losing quite a few. See if there's any... I was testing for stasis wards and then finding one like this. It's not entirely how I wanted my life to go. Yeah, let's see if we can get him interested in attacking into me here. Definitely get him interested into this at least, which is something. Okay, we're now just gonna move across the map, I think. At some point in the near future. Come on, how about we kill this, buddy? Ain't that something, huh? Ain't that something? You give me something, makes me feel alright. Please give me your stalkers, get me through the night. Any upgrades? He has no upgrades. I love that he didn't get any upgrades. For me. I don't love that he didn't get any upgrades for himself. Definitely a mistake. Okay, we can now go back in here. Does not have detection in that area. Oh my god, look at these. Lurkers here. Oh my god, these two are so powerful right now. He's completely preempting that flank. He had no detection on here. He's not gonna GG, I don't feel. Oh my god. That mattered as hell. Woo! This is how you do it, baby. Similar setup, but this time with some links. Oh, that link drop really saved my butt. Holy crap. I wonder how many worker kills that actually ended up getting. 56 in total. That wasn't all the link drop, but a large portion was definitely that link drop. That saved me. It really, really did. All right, sick. GG out of him. It's going to be it for me today, my dear friends. I hope you all did enjoy this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. And hopefully I'll see all of you next time for a new video as well. Thanks so much for watching, and bye-bye.